What is going on, YouTube community? This is Breezy Gamer Dad here again with another Fallout 4 lore-friendly settlements tour. Now, before we get started, I just want to do a quick shout out to one of a YouTuber out there. It is XXIV Games or 24 Games. I'm not sure how you say his name, but he came up with some really cool creations in the Fallout world, and I kind of took his designs and kind of learned from how he builds some stuff. So you'll notice some stuff in this settlement that's very similar to some of the builds he's done, especially in his Starlight Drive-In and even maybe throughout some other settlements. But as we get started here, you'll notice I enlarged that Trader's Welcome sign as you come into my Starlight Drive-In or Starlight City settlements. Alrighty, now let's walk through this gate here, and you'll notice the half bus guard shack there. Kind of got that from XXIV Games, but I thought that was a really cool idea the way he designed that, so I kind of took it and made it my own. Added a little shotgun turret up there as well with the guard. And as you come in, the gate into Starlight Settlement Series. Alrighty, now as we open the door, I'm going to come in slowly, I guess, all the way up into Starlight Drive-In. You'll notice the market district there as you walk in with some shops on the left. Then you'll see the arena, the deathmatch arena there in the center of town. And then it goes back into the farm district, the housing district, the traders community. Pretty much everything you can think of. This is going to be the main settlement for the minimum in my Fallout game. This is where everybody's the central hub, because I kind of like how it's on the main road. It even connects to the train line, which leads down to Grey Garden and Oberland Station, and it's an easy trek up the road to Concord into Sanctuary Hills and Red Rocket. Alrighty, so as you see, I panned around. There is Juan's Diner there to the right. So today, right now, we're going to go ahead and go through the markets here in Starlight Drive-In City. Alright, let's come back here, and I'm going to show you first off the Super Duper Mart. Now, in my settlements, I'm going to have a Super Duper Mart in just about every settlement. I think it's cool because it's kind of like these same people are establishing the chain, because Super Duper Mart obviously was a very large convenience store, grocery store in the Fallout lore, and so these guys went around to the different ones, took the signs, and turned it into their own Super Duper Mart. So you see this guy, he's got some awesome stuff for sale. Again, telephones, toilet paper, dishware, silverware, toys, really anything you can think of needing if you were moving and settling in this city. There's tons of furniture, TVs, radios, storage, mailboxes, ladders, shopping carts, pretty much everything you see there. Anything you need in the game, you go to Super Duper Mart, General Store, and you got it. This little campfire relaxing spot with the guard wall there on the stacked cars. You come in back behind Super Duper Mart, and you can kind of see inside where the employees go to work. Then you come over here to the left. Let's head to the Smiling Larry's Guns and Ammo. 24 Games or XXIV Games, however you say it, came up with this really cool school bus on top of a storage container shopping center, similar to the one that I did in Grey Garden, but I really like the idea of it just being a gun shop. So you go up in this Smiling Larry's on the inside with his booth set up in the school bus, and this is where you'd walk up and you'd shop. And if you want to go in to look at the goods or more heavier stuff that they can't sell over the counter, you'll go down here and you'll go past some of the storage out here. I probably should put a guard out here or something guarding this little area so nobody comes up and just takes stuff, because it seems, I mean, people would know that it's punishable by death in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. There's some more storage. I guess that's more the expensive items that Smiling Larry would house. Alrighty. And let's go over here past the central clock tower of the town. Go to Tanks Military Surplus. This is an armor shop, and I use one of the armored vans that the military uses. There's a bunch of them laying around, but it's cool in the crafting section. I can craft this little armored tank, turn it into the Tank Military Surplus, which sells armor. Now I do have a robot named Tank that I created who most of the time stays put in that, and I had to like kind of block him in. And I thought about using a robot as the vendor because they don't need to sleep or anything like that, so he can stay put. But for some reason he climbed over the counter and he's off. So alrighty, now let's head over to the clothing emporium. And again, this is another little design that XXIV came up with that I kind of made my own. So you got Gloucester Tailor and Dressmaker. So this is the clothing shop where men and women both can come buy their clothing that live in this settlement. And yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory, but I like the idea of it's a cool little, it actually looks like a market stand. And then you have the pharmacy here. Pharmacy and doctor's office. And so you'll head up these steps here. And for some reason the doctor is gone missing. I can't ever find him anywhere in this settlement. Every time I come here to get rads taken away or to get cured of a chem addiction, oh, got shut out in the door. He's never here. So he's not a very good doctor, say the least. But I mean, I guess nobody's managing. If I need some chems, I'll just come up and take it. There's nobody to stop me, or really anybody else in this community. So alrighty, let's head back out here, and I think we're gonna go to, I love that little clock tower look with the minimum flag sticking out of it. I thought that was really cool. We're gonna go to Juan's Diner, and I love this little setup. It's like a 50s diner feel with the car as the theme on top. As you walk in, you gotta have a Nuke billboard there with the diner open 24/7. You got a Nuka-Cola vending machine. Oh, there's a settler walking through, just having a meal. You walk around, you got some high tables and stools there. You got Juan himself in there serving you dinner or lunch or just a drink or whatever you want. He's in there, and Juan's Diner is available and open to all. Yeah, look, another settler sitting down enjoying a meal, or looks like he's writing something.
Got work to do.
Huh, he's got work to do. Can't talk. So let's leave him alone then. Alrighty, let's head out of Juan's Diner here. And let's go, well, yeah, let's go through here. I'll see if we can get to the bathroom, the toilet. I kind of created this toilet in an awkward spot to get to, so maybe I can squeeze through. Sometimes it lets me glitch by, but it doesn't. There's a urinal. But on the other side of that stall is a toilet, but can't seem to get to it. Oh well. Well, as you know, you've all seen toilets before. They're there, but it's cool. It's a little mod. When people sit on it, they pull out a newspaper like they're reading it while they're doing their business. Alrighty. Now, let's head to this next part. Let's figure out where we're going to look next. You know what? Let's go to the arena. Okay, the arena is the focal point and what people know Starlight City or Starlight Drive-In for. And it's usually you either play for the Blue Sox or the Redcoats. I thought the Redcoats was a cool kind of take on it because of the Revolutionary War and everything in Boston was that way. And Blue Sox because Boston's the Red Sox, and I didn't want to go with the Red Sox. I wanted to kind of be different from that. And so you got your blue team and red team when you establish arenas. And I took all the flags from the different factions, which I thought was cool because I'm a big college football fan, and we're part of the Southeastern Conference. And you'll notice that at every stadium they have every team's flag up above every stadium. I thought that was pretty cool. So that was the red team entrance, and this is where the Blue Sox enter into their side when they go into battle in the arena. Now the team aspect of things is mostly robots. There's I designed red robots and blue robots, and the blue robot hero right now, his name is Carthage, and he actually is undefeated. And I actually make the robots pretty equal. I don't give them different weapons. I give them the exact same weapons and pretty much same armor, and just throw them in there and see who can battle it out. And so far, Carthage has won. So you got that lady there trying to go up an elevator, but she knows apparently that there's no battle on right now, or no show on at the moment, but she's still, for some reason, waiting in line. Anyways, alright, let's go up to the left here into the Starlight Battle Deathmatch Arena. And let's kind of pan around here. You kind of see there's kind of 3 seating layers right on the rim of the arena down there, then up a little bit with the cool Fenway Park Stadium seating. That's really cool how you can unlock that, or it's a mod or something in the game. And then you have the 3rd level up there where the mayor sits of Starlight City. As you look down, you can kind of see the remains of the Redcoats robot down there. He was beaten by Carthage. There's a little bar concession stand when people come in to see the battles in this arena. They can get them a drink and just enjoy the show. And if you look down there, I have a gunner's cage, a Deathclaw cage, and a Raider's cage. I thought that was really cool because, you know, you leave or you sleep for 24 hours and you'll catch one of these guys in there, which adds a cool little flair to when everybody wants to take a break from watching the Redcoats and Blue Sox play or battle it out. It's cool to see a Deathclaw tear up a Raider, or a Deathclaw tear up a Gunner, or a Gunner and Raider go at it. And then usually when the battle goes on, those turrets that are there above it are shut off so they don't automatically just kill them, so I let them kill themselves. And then when one of them's dead and you start shooting at the patrons of the arena, kick on the turrets and watch them go. Alrighty, and the best seats in the house, because you can see all the action, is all the way up here in the nosebleeds in the 3rd row, where the mayor or the battle master of Starlight Arena calls the shots. And if you actually look at it, there's 2 dead Redcoat robots down there that Carthage has demoralized. But I love the whole Roman Colosseum feel look to it here, with the banners hanging up over as the shade and just the whole round. I don't know, I love that Colosseum feel to this arena. And it took me a while to build. I kind of got the idea from a mod that is a settlement overhaul of Starlight Drive-In, and it was like a gunner settlement. He built this arena that wasn't quite finished. He had I forgot who designed it, but I downloaded it and tried it out, but there was not much I could do, not much where I could go, so I was like, okay, well, let's just go build our own with the large junk walls and all that stuff. So let's take the drop down here and head out around, and let's go see the champion entrances. How's that? That'll be really cool. Right here's where you buy tickets to go into the arena, which I thought was cool. And like I said, there's the Redcoats. There's another little ticket booth there, and the Blue Sox. And so in this city, and actually all across every settlement, I'm going to be putting in some awesome little secrets that you'll kind of keep a lookout for, guys, when you're in the settlements for, go Blue Sox or go Redcoats, or Carthage is my fave, or something like that. But there's Carthage there, waiting to go out for his next battle. And like I said, he's undefeated. He's fought 4 battles, I think, that I've done. There's his maid robot that kind of takes care of him. Look there, he drug one of his enemies into this thing and wouldn't let him go. But yeah, that pink robot there was his repair robot that sticks with the winner. And so if the Redcoats create a winner that's able to take out Carthage, that repair robot will go on this side and kind of stay with. So let's go into the Redcoats entrance, and as you'll see, there's no champion waiting in here at the moment, because the Redcoats team is waiting on resources to come in and build a new robot to see if they can take on Carthage and beat him. So let's go out of here, and let's lock that entrance so settlers don't accidentally wander in there. Alright, let's run back around here to the navigation of Starlight Drive-In City. Let's see what we can find. Alright, let's see where we're gonna go next. Let's go to the housing district. Yeah, I think so. Alright, the housing district, I kind of like the way Starlight Drive-In's laid out. It's relatively flat, it's very large, and I'm able to divide it into different sections. Kind of similar to the way I did Grey Garden with districts, but this is actually the housing district, and there's no, I guess you'd say, slums of Starlight City. You don't need a passport to come in. You can actually stay here, and just really, you seek out the mayor of Starlight Drive-In, which, by the way, is Juan, who owns the diner, and for some land, some parcel land, and yeah, and then he'll parcel it out to you over in the housing district, and if you have enough, then you'll build onto it, and then if not, then he'll try to sell you a roof of another person living in Starlight City. There's Tank. For some reason his name got changed back to Automatron, but there's Tank, the armor salesman, standing in the Trader's Caravan. And right here is a Trader's Inn, so I kind of like that Fiddler's Green real estate or trailer park thing, and kind of set it up as this is where when the traders come into Starlight City, this is where they come in and lease a spot for a day, a week, or however long it takes them to set up and meet with the vendors and the owners of the shops and sell their goods. And so you'll see there's a couple warming barrels, a grill there for them, some beds, radios, games, drinks, a Nuka-Cola machine, and just lodging. Couple couches sitting out here, an old Vault-Tec van with a sleeping bag in it. Pretty much that's where all the traders come and relax and enjoy their stay in Starlight City. Maybe they want to stay and catch a battle if a battle is on, or not. Alrighty, now let's head into the actual housing district itself. Like I was saying, if as you notice, there's plenty of land available at the moment for more settlers to move in, because everybody's kind of built up on the wall and left it open in the center there. But if one sees fit to sell you a parcel of land, if you have the caps for it, he'll sell it to you and you can continue to build up. So I can kind of see this area building up to be kind of crowded, but I kind of like that feel because this is the big city of all the settlements connected. So as you walk in, you'll notice this is one of the settlers' rooms with a Blast Radius board game poster, a couple Nuka-Cola posters that are cut in half that he found, a bed, Vim, the drink. And then we're just going to take a tour, really relatively just a tour through the houses here in the housing district. I haven't done much of that in my previous settlement, showing you the way I set up the houses, but I'll kind of do that here. As you go out, you'll see a little balcony, a little chair for reading and just relaxing in the sun. And then we'll come up here. But as I was saying, if when the land runs out down bottom, see above you doesn't really. So the only thing that you own is the shack in that parcel of land that you built on. So above you is available to build, and as you notice, they already started building up over this way. Yeah, so you just build on top of the other person, which I also like the way that looks too, because it adds to that wastelandy. Everybody's not too worried about their own parcel of land or whatever anymore. They just want a place to live and a place to survive and kind of rebuild, you know. And if this awesome city is that place, then go for it. So, alright, let's head up this way on the back wall that leads actually over to the road that takes you to the Drumlin Diner shop over there and then up to Concord. You'll see a cool little basketball headboard bed. This dude loves collecting his posters. Throughout the wasteland, and then head up here, and this should be a bunk bed, yeah. And so yeah, kind of got it set up really cool. This guy's all about safety and some donuts and some Vim. Alrighty, let's head down in here. Oh, no, I can't go that way. Alright. Let's head back up to the directional sign again and see where we can go look next. I think we're going to go look at the farm district where all of the crops and food come in. The crops and food for Juan's Diner, and even the stuff they sell at Super Duper Mart, which is the grocery side of things. So yeah, let's head over to the farm. And again, like I said, this is such a cool land and settlement, or the way Starlight's set up, it's really cool to divide it in these different sections here. So you have a navigation sign there telling you farm district and housing district. Alright, as you walk in, there's the water tower that supplies water to the settlement. I love those old looking water towers. Looks really cool, and it kind of fits to the farmy feel. And you'll see some potato plant plots there, with some farmers working hard to harvest for this settlement. And then up here is the barn where the Brahmins sleep at night, and apparently they're grazing out right now, getting fed. Which, I love the whole Brahmin aspect, the deformed cows of the wasteland. Alrighty, and as you walk in here, it's just a standard greenhouse like you'll see in a couple of my other settlements, with some mute fruit, some corn, and some carrots. And yeah, so little heating lamps watching the carrots grow, with the water hoses and the vent fans keeping it cool inside this greenhouse. And then the people of the farmland are a bit more simpler, and I guess you could say they're the less wealthy people in Starlight City. So they all just share this bus as a bunk bus, and they really don't care. I mean, these people are all about work life, all about farming, and they go and enjoy the nightlife at Juan's Diner, or if there's a battle on in the arena, they'll go and enjoy the battle in the arena. And a lot of times Juan will go up and he'll make some speeches in the arena and whatnot. But alrighty, let's over here I'd like to put like some community showers or something like that, because I haven't established that in this settlement yet, but that will come later on. I may add it and update the video and show you guys. If not, oh well, you kind of know what I want to put there. Alright, let's do an overview. There's the housing district with the Traders Caravan Trailer Park, the deathmatch arena, which looks really cool. If I do say so myself. I like the way it looks from the aerial type view. And then you look down, and there is the farm and livestock district, and then the market district over there to the distance, here in Starlight City. So yeah. And again, guys, whatever comments you like, whatever things you think I could add to this settlement or take away, and really the frame rate hasn't started dropping on this, and I don't know why yet, so there's a lot more that I could add before the game starts to crash on me like happens at other places. I mean, Grey Garden was literally slowing down so much that I couldn't enter certain areas without it freezing. But yeah, still got a bit more that I can add. Let's do a run around tour here. I love the stacked cars added to the walls, like the cars that were left over here at the Starlight Drive-In, that when we came in and settled, we just used them as a part of the wall. And I love the whole diner look there with that car on top, man. It just looks so cool. Yeah, so guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Well, like this video and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, again, tell me what you guys think I can add and take away here, what you liked, what you didn't like. Again, XXIV games or 24 games, man, you create some really cool stuff here in Fallout. Thank you for sharing it with us, for people like me that like to get creative and put my own spin to the awesome stuff you create, man. Thank you for that. Because if not, I mean, this settlement wouldn't look as cool as it does. Because I mean, honestly, that Coliseum is probably one of my favorite things that I've ever built. Took me about 10 hours to get it all right and figure out how I'm going to do it, especially on a console, because I can't float around. I have to do everything first person. So, alrighty, let's grab us a newspaper and see what's going on here in the Commonwealth. And as you guys know, I always say, have a great day. Thanks for watching.